Well, all right. Good afternoon to all you beautiful people out here in the world, friends and foes. Everybody is welcome. If you know about me, you know about me. You know how I'm rocking. I'm cool with everything. But if you out here doing some stupid shit, and I feel the need to say something about it or clown you on it, that's on you. Fuck you. You the one on here doing this shit. But man, I came across the funniest video that I've seen in a very long time. I mean, this shit is so funny from start to finish, and it's like 30 minutes long. And what really got me about this video is you haven't even had to been following the story since it began. If you listen to this video, it's gonna sum up 2.5 years of just straight fuckery. And it's hilarious, and I love laughing at this person because she funny as hell. She telling herself she just is lie after lie. She can't keep up with the lies, and she end up telling the truth because she forget the fucking lies. Man, it's just great. I'm really enjoying myself with this shit. But yeah, we got Miss Smiff, and as you can see from the title, she's maturely addressing her acquired smell. And first things first, fair use. I know she was doing all them videos and had them little PSA announcements about people talking about it and the names and the titles. And I guess she forgot that she was doing this shit because I don't see it no more. So I guess it's fair game and fair use. But yeah, she in her feelings. And I'm gonna get to the video. I mean, you know, I'm gonna get to the video. I don't care if you're thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't give a shit about none of that shit. I'm just here to have a good time. And I mean, and if you got common sense, you gonna get it, cause I got it. But yeah, she basically she adding a new title to her resume of all the many million jobs and $1 million that she got. But I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds, let some people get up in here. Whoa, what's happening, Bentley? What's up, Cotton? Man, and if anybody want to jump on, just let me know. Just let me know. You can shout your email out, and you know, and I hit you back, and we could jump up on this. But in a minute, I'm about to play this video. Somebody had to do it. I don't know what STL and Bomb doing. It must be sleep, because I know STL got off at about maybe 1 o'clock my time. And knowing how we rock, we be in the back chat for even hours after the 8 hours. But man, this little chick, man, I mean, we know who raised her. That pretty much explains it all. Just generation after generation of just foolishness. Man, pull justice, bro. Pull motherfucking justice. Yeah, I'll give it a couple of more minutes. I'm hitting up people in our Viper Pit shit, and I'm asking somebody to go live about it. I mean, I ain't the best at this live shit. I mean, I like to jump on. I mean, I'm gonna admit it. I like to jump on people's shit and clown and crack jokes and what we call rib your motherfucking ass. And that's that. I am not a content creator, but for this, I shall become one today. This shit is hilarious. This shit is hilarious. But right now, I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana. The temperature is about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. It's pouring down fucking raining. And I happened to come across this silly ass lady video. So I said, I mean, what the hell? Y'all sitting up here lacking right now. Like, I shouldn't have to be doing this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And since she felt her name ring bells, hopefully enough people be able to see it, even if they don't come to my stream. I really don't care. I just feel this has to be done. So without further ado, let's get it. Introducing Miss Soncerae Smiff. Take it away, ma'am.
Hey, what up, y'all? It is Soncerae here. Hold on, let me turn off my mic.
And let me know if it's too loud or if you can hear it. Put up a 1 for me.
I'm in my speakers. Hey, what's up, y'all? What is up? It's a beautiful morning here in Northern California, the Bay Area, the breeze, the seagulls.
Excuse me, Soncerae. Yes. If y'all can hear Soncerae, please put up a 1. You can continue, Soncerae.
You don't hear any seagulls outside right now because I'm not that close to the water right now. So of course y'all ain't gonna hear seagulls. My daughter don't like seagulls. She think the seagulls are the devil. She got attacked by some seagulls one time. We was at the beach.
Child Protective Services.
She was giving them food. So she don't really be feeling the seagulls. You know, they don't have seagulls in Atlanta. So she ain't really used to those seagulls. She come here and there's seagulls everywhere. I remember when I first moved here and I saw all these seagulls. I was like, yo. Yo, what other animals could I possibly see here that I ain't seen nowhere else? Like skunks, I see skunks. I see like the cats, but the cats aren't like fat and plump like they are in the South. They're like skinny.
My bad. This is what the fuck we talking about? You have the audacity to talk about motherfucking skunks. Proceed.
They're like,
what's up, KD?
Fitness cats.
Check this shit out.
I don't know. I just see a lot of birds and stuff that I didn't see. Hummingbirds and cardinals, and I don't know. I just see a whole bunch of animals that I didn't see when I lived in the South. And so anyway, if you didn't check out my live stream from like Wednesday, I posted a live stream about my feminine hygiene struggle, right? When I was pregnant, and I played a flashback.
Stupid ass.
Played a flashback clip of me during my pregnancy. I don't know if you guys heard it, but if you haven't, just make sure that after you listen to this live stream, you go and you tune into that one. And inside of it, I'm talking about how my son's father had maliciously posted our text messages on the YouTube. And inside of one of the text messages, we was talking about how different I smelled during my pregnancy. And so it led me to have this serious conversation and try to have it as maturely as I could. But it was kind of difficult because, you know, YouTube is like filled with a whole bunch of, you know, just negative people, you know, and, you know, judgmental people. And so I tried to have a conversation. I really did. Like, I tried to bring content to my channel that's kind of realistic, you know, but it can be difficult sometimes to have the real hard conversations because not everybody is mentally in the right place to have these conversations, you know. As of lately, I've been doing a lot more content geared towards my feminine audience because it's more of you guys than men. I think my audience right now is.
Yeah, she did, Candid. She's the reason why we even know about this shit. Nobody asked her about the 20% of how her pussy stank. Nobody asked her that shit. But yeah, proceed.
30% men. And that is a significant difference from what I usually have for the many, many years that I've been on YouTube. And women didn't really start watching my channel like that until after I had Justice. Like before that, I didn't get a lot of women. I think women were kind of drawn to my channel because I, was a mother, and that's something that a lot of mothers can relate to. And of course, they saw me with my oldest daughter, of course, but I think, I don't know, it's just with me having a baby, it just brought a lot more women. But so, of course, I was made fun of severely for, what my son's father had posted on his YouTube channel about me. He had created a whole YouTube channel. And so people started making fun of me and leaving little nasty comments and, as if they smelled me before. And it was just, like, why do people do this? That's what it led me to think, like, why do people do this? It's just a waste of energy to me. Like, and then I had to. Excuse me,
goofy bitch. Oh, but yeah, Bentley. I should have fucking titled this shit that. I should have titled it that. Damn. Proceed.
To realize, just because I'm not the type of person to do something like that doesn't mean a whole bunch of other people aren't. And so anyway, of course, I'm one of those women. I love like perfume and Bath and Body Works. I love being clean. I have OCD #1. Let's get that out of the way.
Let's stop lying. Man, this whole stuff. Proceed.
My mother always complains about my OCD all the time because I'm always cleaning all the time. I'm always organizing things all of the time. So this issue with my feminine health had nothing to do with me being dirty per se, but at the same time, because my son's father and I was homeless at the time, and I was just bathing out of a Walmart sink, it was kind of difficult to keep up with my height.
Excuse me. This is the first excuse. And they got a lot more coming after that. This is #1. Write this down. Try to remember that it's #1. It's our first excuse. Walmart sink. Proceed.
Hygiene as much as I would if we lived somewhere. So it was just a hard thing, but on a regular note, I'm always one of those women that smells really, really good because I love Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works is one of my sponsors, as well as Scentbird. Scentbird is one of my sponsors. And I'm really big on perfumes. I think my favorite perfume is Anise Anise. I love it. I love it. My favorite Bath and Body Works fragrance is actually a retired fragrance.
Okay, B. I feel that. I feel that. That's what's up. That sounds like a fun game, dog. It sounds like a fun game.
I don't know why my phone was just ringing. It's a retired fragrance. I can't remember the name of it because it's retired now. But I also am like struggling with like this migraine. I told you guys I have migraines all the time. And sometimes if I have a headache, I can't really spray anything because my head, like it'll make my head feel worse. Right now, it's like hurting so bad. And I think it's because I don't get a lot of rest. I do a lot of working. And the reason why I'm mentioning my migraines to begin with is because a lot of people think that the issues that I've been having with my health lately has a lot to do with maybe stress from YouTube or something like that. Could you hold on for a moment?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but bruh, I listened to the whole thing already. This shit is about to get funky. Pun intended. I'm speaking literally all that shit. I can't believe that this woman did this. She went from crying in the car, and a lot of people got the misconception that it's because she got feelings for Jap. That's not it at all. It's because of what Jap did. Now, she's saying this man real name throughout the video that she did, crying in the car, and she, you know, I guess it's hitting her. That's why she started crying, like her emotions were overwhelmed, thinking about everything that's been taking place. Now, she claimed this same dude went on another social media site and was conspiring to murder her. And she did these police reports and all this type of shit. And I think she even used Jep's real name. But Jep's still on the streets. Somebody conspired to murder you, to kill you, was making videos, clowning your ass, all this shit. But bro, this shit. If you smoke, you gonna love this shit. Proceed. But yeah, she did I don't know if y'all heard her say, hold on for a minute, but she was telling the people in the fucking that's watching her.
Back. So
she was telling the people that's watching her to hold on. Like what the fuck? But yeah, she back. Proceed.
So a lot of times when I share things that I'm dealing with in my personal life as far as my health, a lot of people make a lot of assumptions, and a lot of people assumed, you know, that my migraines were because of, you know, some stress on YouTube, or I was being bullied, or things that people were saying. But really, I've always had migraines since I was a kid. So my migraines are something that I've always dealt with. And so my leg cramps, like I have a lot of Charlie horses and leg cramps because of it.
That's because your fucking ass lazy. You don't do workout videos. You don't do none of that shit. That's why you don't move around. Man, proceed.
Injury that I had giving birth. And between my migraines and my leg cramps, it's just like, oh my God. Like, I already got so much to deal with as a female. So to turn around and have to deal with so many other things, just like, oh my God. I also did a video where I was talking about how my cycle is one of those cycles where it's like fucking, I don't know, it's like.
Excuse me. Yeah, B, like, you remember how that feeling was? It was migraines that you was having? Man. Yeah, bro, she's silly. Proceed.
Not regular cycle, it's like heavy. And it's a short period. And most women have a, like, not regular.
Yeah, she about to break her shit down. Like, man, look, be cautious. Be real cautious. Like, prepare yourself for this shit. Cause she about to break her shit down. This 20% of my life. 20% of my life. And this is what the fuck you sharing. All right.
Other things, just like, oh my God. I also did a video where I was talking about how my cycle is one of those cycles where it's like fucking, I don't know, it's like not regular cycle, it's like heavy. And it's a short period. And most women have a 5 to 7 day type of situation. And mine only lasts for 3 days, but it's so heavy. Like, it's so heavy.
It's even, excuse me, it's even more than that, KD. This is like she telling us about her past life, her next life, all her reincarnations, all that shit. All that shit, bro. But you telling us 20%, but we've been knowing 1,000% of your shit for the last 3 to 4 years. Man, look, peep it out, peep it out.
Heavy. My first day, it's like kind of light, and then that second day is so heavy. So a lot of people were saying, you know, there's a possibility I could have fibroids, possibility that I could have endometriosis, a lot of things that a lot of women named.
And herpes.
But as far as my uterus and my vagina goes, after being to the doctors as much as I have.
Yo, what's up, Ebony? I don't know if you blocked me or something must have was going on with my phone, because STL said that I was timing people out and I wasn't even on his live stream. But if you up in here, you obviously didn't block me. I must have blocked you by accident. Somebody do me a favor. Well, fuck yeah, you can't even do that because I ain't got no fucking moderators. But damn, I must have blocked you by accident or some shit, bro. Oh, excuse me. They got a bedroom right there? I'm looking for my house. She not here? My bad, y'all. I had an unexpected guest right quick. That's my fault, my fault. Oh. Yeah, but peep this out.
I seem to be very, very healthy. I am not prone to having a whole bunch of like vaginal infections. I don't have yeast infections. Like a lot of women have a lot of that, and I don't have that often at all. I don't have like this strange body odor all of the time in regards to my vagina. I don't have a discharge. I don't have any of that. But during my pregnancy, my body. Hi.
Hello, baby. Well, yeah, this is 20% of her life. 20%. She telling us shit that only shit that Pre should know.
They switched so much, and I list my symptoms in my last video, so I'm going to spare you with this one. But it's like I don't have any of that. But I know a lot of women that do. I know a lot of women could get a yeast infection from something as simple as the stuff that they bathe in. Like women, the way that our lady parts, cooters, beavers, coochie, twat, whatever, snatch, monkey, lotus flower, coin purse. Okay, anyway, so the way that our situation, our southern region is built, it's very complicated. You know, it's easy to take us off balance. And when I say off balance, I'm talking about our pH. Okay. And forgive me because I cannot find my damn mouse. Like I had it a minute ago. Like I don't know where it was, but you might hear some clicking, and I hate that sound of clicking. So I bought me a new mouse that doesn't click. But when I talk about balance, I'm talking about pH balance. A lot of soaps or perfumes or feminine products or even sex it throws off our pH, and our pH is basically a figure that's expressing the acidity or alkalinity that's inside of our vagina. And it's like a scale between 0 to 14, and a low pH allows the tissue inside of our lady part to stay healthy and lubricated. And if it...
So now she's a gynecologist, mechanic, spiritual advisor, therapist, minister, janitor at the Swingers Club, graphic designer, Uber driver, and now she a fucking gynecologist. Proceed.
It's at a higher pH, it creates a lot of yeast and bacteria. And sometimes if a woman may be taking antibiotics for something else, for a bacterial infection or something else that has nothing to do with our lady parts, it messes with our pH and our hormones. So it creates like yeast infections and BV and excessive discharge. And a lot of women have these issues. Also, some women have STIs or PIDs, you know. And so as I took a step back and started to, you know, realize that it was more women on my channel and that, you know, there was this rumor going around about my vagina, I said, why don't I do more research and provide more resources to help you ladies out. And I'm pretty sure there are other women out there that have had similar situations during their pregnancy or just in general, to where they may have been in a relationship with a man and maybe a male friend that you have had some type of casual fling with, or maybe a man that you've been in a romantic relationship with, or maybe even a husband had some complaints about your vaginal smell. And so I remember, like, I don't know, earlier this year, I was watching Queen Naja, and Queen Naja had did a video about her having issues with her feminine health because in one video that she had did with the man that she's currently with now, he was in there complaining about how her vagina smelled. It was weird because it was like they were, you know, if you know Queen Naja, she's like really popular. She's a singer. She's dating this guy named Clarence, and he's the father of her child right now. So,
excuse me, you could tell by her tone when she talk about shit like this. People that's on YouTube with their significant other, it stings her a little bit. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can fucking hear it. Proceed.
Clarence was in there complaining about her vaginal smell. So Queen Naja went ahead and did a video to talk about, you know, how she reduces any type of smell that she may have with her vagina. So this is not an issue that is selective.
What? So she trying to get tips on for her pussy not to stink. Oh man, I think I might have missed the part that I was listening for. I probably missed that shit. But proceed.
Whether you're a good woman, bad woman, pretty woman, not pretty woman, sometimes the things that we eat can throw off our you know, how we smell. And I remember her saying, you know, she couldn't eat red meat because anytime she would eat red meat, she would have like a odor. And so any woman who is
oh, excuse me, Miss Smith, Bentley, what excuse number 2 was? I think I might have missed it. I was looking for another excuse that I heard for sure. But do me a favor and put excuse number 2 in. Well, what it was. I think I might have missed it. Proceed.
Who knows anything about feminine health, we know that you got to drink a lot of water. You got to eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits. You know, if you eat anything that is fried or heavily processed, your body is going to change. And it's going to smell very, very different. And me, I'm always the woman that consumes a lot of water. I don't drink a lot of soda. I try to lay off the juice. I love Jesus juice. Oh my God, the Lord's juice, that cran grape, that Welch's cran grape. Oh my God, that juice. I'm addicted to that juice. Like everybody is addicted to that juice. Like, oh my God. So I try not to drink that. I try not to drink that. And so as I was doing a little bit of research about, products that I could possibly introduce to my audience in regards to feminine health, I ran across this product called NutriBlast. And they had more than one, this company called NutriBlast, I'm sorry, and they had more than one product. They had vitamins and fatty acids that we could use. I mean, stuff for our hair, our skin, our nails, age-defying stuff, herbal stuff. I mean,
hold up, but excuse me, Miss Smith. Bentley, what excuse number one was again? What's up, no? But yeah, B, if you could tell me what number one was. She got all these fucking excuses. I need to be writing this shit down myself. Proceed.
I just saw so many products on here that was so good that they were all natural and organic, and it was just good. And I was like, I need to share this with my ladies. But I do want to talk about the things that we shouldn't do with our cave of wonders, our notorious VAG, our taco, our Campbell toe, our love button.
Hold up, did she just reference Biggie with her pussy again? Cause she was doing it. She was doing a bar that Biggie did. I think of "Give Me One More Chance" with that sanitation line, and she gonna say "Notorious VAG." Oh man, it gets better. It gets better.
Our vaginas are very smart. You know what I mean? They self-cleanse. And one thing that a lot of women shouldn't do, most of the products that we see in the drugstore for our vagina are so bad for us. They're so bad. Like Dush, scented sprays, tampons or pads, vaginal stings, G-shots, even weed suppositories. I mean, I've heard so many stories of women doing all types of things just to stop issues that they may have with their vagina, because a vagina is so fragile that it can be easily changed. I heard some women say, well, if you want your vagina to smell good, you have to eat pineapples. Or if you want your vagina to not to smell, you have to put coconut oil on it. But I mean, one of the biggest problems that causes vaginal odor is semen.
Okay. Excuse me, Miss Smith. That's the part I was listening for. Did you hear what she just said? Let me rewind it a couple of seconds. Listen.
You have to put coconut oil on it. But I mean, one of the biggest problems that causes vaginal odor is semen.
So that's excuse number 3. Do you really want to take a shot after hearing this?
I wanted to make pizza.
Oh, but listen to this, baby. Listen to this. You listening?
I'm listening.
I mean, one of the biggest problems that causes vaginal odor is semen. And
what? Why I don't have vaginal odor?
What?
Oh.
Bruh, the fucking mic is... Oh, my God.
My bad.
Vaginal odor is semen.
Yeah,
true, though.
exactly, Cotton Candy. So your shit had the acquired smell that it had. And that's because y'all doing what y'all doing and you just sitting there. You just sitting there.
Sitting in it.
No, it's sitting in you. You just sitting there. You ain't gonna take a piss. Bitch probably did a handstand trying to get pregnant. So she just sitting or letting it sit in her. She ain't gonna use the bathroom, taking a shower.
Shut up, Bentley.
Oh, that's your goof ass gonna say that shit out loud. Man. All right, one more time. One more time. That's just crazy.
I heard some women saying, well, if you want your vagina to smell good, you have to eat pineapples. Or if you want your vagina to smell, not to smell, you have to put coconut oil on it. But I mean, one of the biggest problems that causes vaginal odor is semen.
Right, kid. D. She was letting it sit there so she could have that big. I must be a freak of nature according to her because at 27 years old, I never had any of these problems. Take a shower and change your underwear.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what's up, Linus? I don't see how nobody else did a fucking live about this. I couldn't believe she was saying this shit. And bro, this only halfway through this motherfucker.
I never remember she even used it as lotion.
Poor Justice. Then you had to bring Chris all into this shit. This man was innocent. And you had to bring him on here to deal with this shit and give his side of the story. Now your goof ass and your feelings. But you want to sit up here and make videos about going to somebody's house and doing them shit. Slandering people. But you mad somebody put up a picture of you giving birth. Bitch, you put the picture out there. We are getting all this shit from you. I'm still trying to figure out what's the lies, what's the rumors, and all that shit.
How we doxed her.
Right. It's like we only talking about the shit that you talked about. But proceed.
And I don't think a lot of people know that. That's like a guy will complain about a woman's vaginal odor and he'll be the cause of it and won't even know. So coconut oil.
But you don't smell yourself?
You smelled it.
Cause I know when I'm musty, I smell that shit.
She smelled it. You don't care. That's how nasty she is.
She like, if he ain't complaining, I ain't complaining.
She don't even need soap. All she needs is some water. She just get like a bottle of water when she went to Walmart and let it drip down in there. She'd have been fine. But she allowed that shit to sit on her.
But they wasn't staying in his truck that long, so that's not even a good fucking excuse that she was taking a bath in Walmart because they wasn't staying in the truck that long.
But you don't need soap to clean yourself down there. It's self-cleaning. All you need is some water. You can take your hand, get some water, and move it around in there. Go to the damn bathroom. And she wouldn't smell like that. She didn't give a fuck. That's what it all comes down to.
I want to know what other women anywhere are breaking down the specifics of the menstrual cycle. She telling us it's light the first day, it's heavy as fuck the next day, how many days it is.
That's every woman knows. So she's not saying nothing that nobody, other women don't know. She's stupid. They don't have nothing to do with her fucking smell.
So she's sitting there with nut up in her pussy. She probably not even wearing pads, and if she is, she not replacing them bitches when she's supposed to.
No, you know what it is? She's not changing her underwear every day.
Ooh!
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
You fucking bitch.
If you have that in you, for one, and you put on underwear, it's gonna leak out onto the underwear. You're not smelling yourself. You're smelling what's on the fucking underwear. And instead of her going change it because it's sitting there and drying up on there, she'd leave it on there and go clean herself and put the same goddamn dirty ass underwear on so it smelled 10 times as bad.
Oof.
She nasty.
Oof. Talking about her mama be making fun of her because she got OCD. She like to clean everything.
She don't like to clean shit when she don't clean her ass. You don't have OCD.
I remember one of the rooms she was in when she was staying with her baby daddy. They had shit all over the carpet. She's sitting on the floor Indian style trying to do a fucking video with pieces of paper and pencils and shit just all over the floor. Socks and shit.
She don't ask for no donations to buy her no new fucking underwear. And then them bras she wear don't even fit her because her shit be sagging.
I don't think she be wearing no bra.
That is nasty as fuck. She trifling.
It would be bad for condoms. You understand? Like if like a lot of people don't use condoms, and condoms are actually prevent some type of.
And bitch, you knew this, and you was one of them.
Not just STDs, STIs and stuff. They also prevent odor because when you think about semen, you know, and all of what's happening inside of that fluid itself, you know, if you keep it away from yourself, you're not gonna have any type of problems. But if you are in a relationship with me and you're consistently like having sex with him, you know, sometimes just his fluids are off. And that's what happened with my last situation with my son's father during my pregnancy. I mean, I kept trying to figure out why it smelled so different. And it was mainly him. Like, he was sleeping around, you know, I think, of course, and semen, you know, because...
What does him sleeping around have to do with the smell of his semen? Okay, look, men got their own smell to them. We know this. But if you're cleaning yourself after you lay your ass down, if you get up and something as simple as going to the fucking bathroom, push some of that shit out. She wasn't doing that. She was letting it sit there. And who knows how long it took her to even go to the Walmart to take a fucking bath and wash herself off. How many times did they do it without her cleaning herself? You're not supposed to let him go in you and then go in you again without cleaning this shit out. What is wrong with her? You got a ton of old nut in you. And you talking about some fucking smell.
A ton? But yeah, what's up, Bob? We got royalty in the motherfucking building. What's up, Bob Cherry? The first woman ever on the internet. Hey, Bob. But what I'm trying to understand, she trying to blame it on him now. She trying to blame the shit on the priest.
They was smelling like that before then. And she talking about he had multiple partners. Maybe that was her with multiple nut shots in her.
But it still don't make sense.
All that shit mixed together.
But it still don't make sense to blame him because you said that other dudes told you this.
It was the other dudes that was leaving. They was leaving. They marking our ass too. All that shit mixed up and became this one big ball of funk in her ass.
Hold on. I need to rewind it back a few seconds because I was thinking about something.
What's happening inside of that fluid itself. You know, if you keep it away from yourself, you're not gonna have any type of problems. But if you are in a relationship with me and you're consistently like having sex with him, you know, sometimes just his fluids are off. And that's what happened with my last situation with my son's father during my pregnancy. I mean, I kept trying to figure out why it smelled so different. And it was mainly him. Like, he was sleeping around, you know, I think, of course, and seen it, you know, because when he left, it just went away. Like, it was gone after he left. I never smelled it again. So, you know.
She said she never smelled it again.
What the hell? Bruh. Look. Something's wrong with her. Something's wrong with her. And she lying about never smelling it again. That shit didn't go away till she went to the doctor. When she finally went to California and went to the doctor, they gave her ass some antibiotics and some fucking shots. And that's when that smell went away.
Well, who said it even went away? We don't know if it went away.
I mean, she got that big ass tub she was showing off. I would hope that she's soaking her ass.
Man, this shit is fucking crazy.
She need one of them shower heads where you can take off and turn it upside down and squirt it on up in there. But she need one of them things.
Proceed.
It just, he caused a lot of issues. There are a lot of bad products for us as far as our vagina goes, but there are good stuff like Refresh. That's a probiotic. I don't know why this dog is having a fit.
He telling you to shut the fuck up with your lying ass. Say, you know I won't fucking come here. Master kicked your ass out, and now I gotta fucking come out here and be with your ass. He telling you to let him outside so he can get some fresh fucking air. That's a dog, and his sense of smell is 1,000,000 times better than ours. So he trying to get the fuck out of the house.
That's a good point, Nova. Why is she selling these supplements if the smell was caused by pre-semen? Pre-semen ain't been in her in how long?
It's not my dog, by the way. I don't. It's like a dog. Like, it's having a fit in my neighbor's yard. Like, I don't know what he's barking at.
That don't sound like no dog in her neighbor's yard. That shit sound like it's right by her.
Right, and her dog is there. So why her dog not barking too? Why is only one dog barking? Because if one dog barking, another dog gonna bark.
But you hear the echo.
Right.
That dog not outside. That dog is inside.
Sound like he in the kitchen or some shit.
It's an echo in her empty ass house. That's why you hear that echo. That dog inside. Why is she lying about that?
Bro. I'm like, I had so much I wanted to say, but I'm at a loss of fucking words now.
Because she's stupid.
She blaming this shit on Priest.
It's his fault that she let this is the thing. Even if he did have an off smell, because some men do. If he had an off smell, why would you let that shit stay in you? For one.
Right. Yeah, you shouldn't even found out that was the reason why you was smelling like that. But she just saying that shit because all she doing on this bitch is try to save face.
Because any woman, I'm telling you, I would tell you this relationship not gonna work if I gotta walk around smelling sour every motherfucking day. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna work.
All right. Oh, that's what I wanted to point out. She said the smell was gone when he left. So you was smelling the shit too.
Yeah. And
wasn't trying to do nothing about it. But y'all goof ass is doing live streams and taking pictures, eating noodles and drinking wine and listening to Dave Hollister.
And I mean, she right about one thing. It do have something to do with your diet. But she eat noodles and shit. She don't cook a fucking meal. So if she's still over there eating them noodles and shit, she still got that fucking smell on her. I'm telling you. all that processed food and
eating
shit.
Chick-fil-A and Carl's Jr. and all that.
Her shit still smelling like that. She don't get no vegetables, no fruits, no none of that. And a fucking fruit drink ain't no real fruit, bitch.
Yeah, mom. She said that other people was telling her that. It's like every other sentence she says like a contradiction to shit that she said before. And all she trying to do is get that narrative or title off of her that she got to stank pussy. It's too late. It's too fucking late.
It's her. It is her diet. A big part of it is her diet. What she putting in her body. Because it comes out. What you put in comes out. One way or the other.
She didn't want to go to the fucking doctor when she was pregnant because she traumatized from molestation when she was younger. But bitch, if you had traumatized off of molestation when you was a child, why the fuck are you working at a swingers club? Sweeping up condoms and shit.
It's part of her therapy.
Proceed.
I want them to shut up.
Oh, fair use. Let me keep saying that shit. And again, all them dumbass PSA fucking announcements or PSAs, period, that she was having with these different people talking about if you find a video with Soncerae name, flag and all that shit. What the fuck happened to that?
She can't do that.
Exactly. Everything that she doing are scare tactics or intimidation tactics. And I see why she was in the group of people in which she was in. All them stupid bitches are pretty much the same.
She was the ringleader.
And it was her fucking henchman.
Yeah.
You gonna be the next to die.
Right. And look at her dumb ass doing videos about R. Kelly now. She got a fucking alter ego named October.
Instead of her just getting the fuck off YouTube, like even Angela got the fucking point. Like, man, this shit's stupid.
Angela's still up though.
She don't do nothing on that though.
Yeah, but still, it's still up.
She not worried about that. I understand it, but she's not worried about that channel. That's her bullshit channel.
And she took all the videos off of it.
Oh, you went to it recently?
All the videos gone.
And Soncerae just was saying that she had to talk her out of deleting her fucking channel. And the bitch just was repping that she had a video that went viral and somebody gave a $300 donation. Like all this shit with all of them that's involved with Obsidian and Taz and Nyla and her goof ass trying to be part of their clique. They trying to make money off this motherfucker. Tommy the only one handling his business. Y'all can't fuck with Tommy. Just let it go. How you fucking over 30, 40 years old and you trying to start a fucking YouTube career? The fuck is wrong with you? That's like anybody could do that. Like a fucking 10-year-old could start doing videos.
Right.
That's like, I mean, you gotta have a personality and shit like that. It requires some type of talent. But man, what's wrong with them, Bob? What is wrong with them?
They're lazy.
Man, we we just getting on this bitch laughing at these stupid ass. Well, proceed.
Because my head is hurting. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell. My head is like hurting. I probably sound like it. And so anyway, another good product is Vulva Cream. You know, look for it. Look for some Vulva Cream. I've never tried Vulva Cream, but from what I heard from a lot of women, it is very helpful and cleansing.
I don't know
what is Vulva Cream.
Vulva Cream.
What is Vulva Cream?
It sounds like some type of organ in the female body, like is there some type of part in your body called a vulva or something like that?
A what?
A vulva or something like that. Something similar to that. You never heard of it? I thought I heard that term before, but I guess it's something that y'all supposed to insert in your body to stop from stinking. This bitch made a part 2. She went from crying in the fucking car to doing this shit this morning.
I'm gonna have to Google that. What is vulva cream? I haven't heard of it.
Proceed.
Cleansing cloths. Of course, a cleansing cloth would be good because the more you keep your vagina clean, the better. I mean, it's a self-cleansing thing. Your Miss Madam, your honey pot, your kitty cat, your vajayjay is self-cleaning. So even with it being self-cleaning, you can add some extra, to it by having like cleansing cloths and, taking probiotics. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water, and that's very helpful to your.
How about you go use the fucking bathroom after you finish letting this dude nut in your stuff? How about that?
And take some water with you and just,
Can you say some yogurt? Isn't yogurt some type of aid for that?
Yeah, but yogurt has something to do with the bacteria. It cleans out the old bacteria and it keeps the good bacteria in there. The bacteria is what's gonna help clean out all that foreign shit from the dude. It'll clean it. So she may need the yogurt, to be honest, because it'll help clean whatever so-called priest had going in there. It would take out the bad bacteria. That yogurt would help clean that.
So if she's saying that he was the problem for this, so that would mean that his wife had the same problem.
Yeah.
And out of the thousands of fucking people that have been entwined with this situation, and she's saying that he was fucking around with all these chicks, I would think at least one person would be like, yeah, girl, I've dealt with him and I had the same issue. Ain't nobody else said that shit though. But a nice little bit of people that came out about her and gave their opinion about her.
So that means Priest's wife have been going 14 plus years with
Stanky booty.
Yeah. I guess.
And she never heard Priest people talking about Sonya Stank. You never heard that shit.
They just said that about her.
And other people said that about her. But now he the problem. He gave her herpes. He left her to die. This nigga should be in jail. Proceed.
Your dinner roll, to your finger hut, to your tampon tunnel. I'm a goofball right now. I'm a goofball.
You're a funky ball.
But I think one of the main problems that women do have with their vagina is BV. And if you don't know what BV is, it's like a bacterial. It's called bacterial vaginosis.
Bentley, where you at? It's another shot, brother. This is another excuse why her shit's stinking. Now she got BV.
We all been saying that.
That's bacteria virus. That's what that means? Or what that mean?
Oh, vulva cream is for vaginal yeast. She don't constantly have a yeast infection. What the fuck?
What BV mean?
I don't know. What does BV mean?
Does anyone know what BV means? Please put it in the chat. Proceed.
And it happens when there's too much of a certain bacteria in your vagina, and it throws off the pH of your vagina and can create a bad fishy odor in the process. And it usually occurs with people who are sexually active. I'm not sexually active. I haven't been sexually active in like 2 years. So I'm pretty much avoiding BV.
But you about to marry your best friend. Proceed.
But people who dish are also the type of person that could get BV. I mean, dishing is so bad. I don't know how any woman dishes. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know how any woman dishes nowadays. I mean, I think maybe in the 70s and 80s, it was like this thing, I'm assuming. But I mean, it's so.
That dog said, shut your lying funky ass up, bitch.
It's bacterial vaginitis.
Vaginitis. Proceed.
Overgrowth of bacteria normally
bad for us.
present in the vagina. That's too much bacteria.
But an odor in a vagina is usually just about the pH being off. And a vagina, it runs smoothly when it's a balance of good and bad bacteria down there. And so the healthier you are on the inside, the better your body smells on the outside. So like I said, if you eat like too many meats or processed foods or fried foods, you'll smell different.
Wait. Wait, hold on.
She's the most sexually active celibate chick ever.
Well, hold up, though. How stupid as you said, the better your body is on the inside, the better you're going to smell on the outside. That smell is coming from inside your body. This bitch, man.
She is reading my website word for word. For real, Bob?
Wait, you serious, Bob? You lying. Bob, you lying, bro.
She gonna lie, bro. She probably is. Oh my God.
So she secretly look up the Bob.
Hell yeah. She been looking up the Bob. She just too damn scared to say it.
Proceed.
If you eat a bunch of bad stuff, just start switching over to some fruits and vegetables, and you'll end up, smelling a lot better.
Damn, didn't I just say that?
She's saying all this shit, but she's not taking her own fucking advice. She talking about eat fruits and vegetables, but bitch, you always eating a fucking chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
They got pickles on there.
Or she fucking eating a burger from Carl's Jr. or some shit like that.
They got lettuce and tomato and onion on there?
On what?
On the
Oh, so she think it's a salad. It's a salad with bread.
Yes. I did an article on her and told her she had BD.
Let's get back to this dumb bitch. That one for USDL.
One thing I didn't know that I learned as I was doing research is that the pH of a vagina doesn't actually change when you have a yeast problem, because a lot of women feel like, well, you must have a yeast infection if you have a odor, but it's not that. I mean, it's not like, okay, put it like this. The pH of your vagina doesn't actually change when you have a yeast infection. You understand? Like a yeast infection, even if you have the odor of a yeast infection.
Excuse me, but this fucking dog is barking. And I'm like, whoever the dog is for, they're not even trying to get the dog to stop barking.
Okay, look. Now this is a question. Say, can men carry BV? Men can't get VD. However, men can carry BV, related bacteria on his penis. Mm-hmm. If you're male and have symptoms similar to BV, so he must didn't have these symptoms because nobody else smelled him. Mm-hmm. So apparently he didn't have those symptoms. It could be due to another condition, including an STI. I think that's her. It's in her.
Of course it is. But why, if she smelled that, she wasn't trying to do something about it?
Why she didn't go to the doctor? Because if it was something that's sexually transmitted, as she trying to say it was, then go to the doctor and get it treated. But
see, that's another thing. She was saying that she thought that he gave her STD. And if he gave her STD, whatever. But she never said he gave her STD. So it had nothing to do with him. It's your funky booty.
Yeah, then she said she went to the doctor and they said she didn't have any of that.
Right.
But that smell, a lot of it comes from, she may have herpes.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, because that's not something that they can tell just by her urine, or even doing a simple pap smear wouldn't tell her that she have herpes. But once she have to be in the outbreak and they have to take her blood to tell her that. Mm-hmm. Okay, gonorrhea they can tell. These are the STIs. The gonorrhea you can tell. Chlamydia you can tell. trichomonas. I just learned of this disease like a year ago.
Trichomonas.
Yeah, but you can tell that by a pap smear or with your urine. But the herpes and the HIV, they got to take your blood for that. And if it was HIV, they would have told her that when she gave blood, when she went to have all her blood work done for justice. They would have told her that. But then again, it may take a year. I keep thinking that she knew Priest longer than a year before she got pregnant. But she didn't. So really, by the time she had him and had all her blood work done, she probably wouldn't know if she had AIDS or not. Because it probably didn't get around her system like that. She probably needs to get tested now.
All right, but wouldn't he know if the baby had AIDS?
I mean, it's a 50-50 chance you pass it to the baby or not. But then again, the baby haven't been to the doctor in how long?
Since he was born.
Exactly. So it's like they probably need to go to the doctor and get a fucking checkup. All of them. Like, really. Because it may be either herpes or HIV. If this smell ain't gone from her, she probably have one of the two. I hate to put that on her like that, but
man, fuck that
she
bitch.
probably needs to get a whole motherfucking checkup, her and that baby.
Sit up here and talk about people and put their fucking information out and all that shit and lie on people. Man, fuck that bitch. But fair use, proceed.
Because a yeast has an odor. It's not your pH that's off. So it is two different types of problems. Like when your pH is off, you could have a smell. And if you have a yeast infection, you could have a smell. But the pH being off, that doesn't change. You know, the pH doesn't change when you have a yeast issue. I don't know if I confused you just a minute ago, but let me just put it like this. The pH of your vagina doesn't actually change when you have a yeast infection.
Okay.
But you'll have an odor when you have a yeast infection.
Okay, so the pH changing is not going to have you smelling the way she was smelling, that other people around her could smell. Because I know a lot of women, they should, because I know I do. If I go to the bathroom, I smell, I look, I do all those things. Because any change could tell you something is going on with your body. So you may be able to smell it when you go to the bathroom because you know what you smell like. You may be able to smell it, but other people may not. That's how you know your pH may be a little off. But it's not funky. It smells different. That's it. Not to where people out in a fucking street could walk by you and be like, oh shit, what's that smell? That's something else. That's something that's growing in her fucking body that don't need to be there. Don't laugh. I'm being serious, man. Chill.
That sound like that alien that was growing out of obsidian head. Proceed.
Because the yeast is what smells. So it isn't the pH being different that's making you smell like something different when you have a yeast infection. So if your discharge smells bad, but it's not like a fishy smell, it's probably a yeast infection. Okay? The way you smell matters. Like there's different variations of an odor.
Did she say if your discharge smell?
You're not even supposed to be having a fucking discharge, right? So you can just have discharge and it don't mean nothing.
Oh my God.
So if I just have a discharge that don't smell like nothing, I'm good to go. But if it smells like
it's no. It's a difference. Because I don't know what discharge she's talking about. Like, what fucking discharge is she talking about?
I'm asking you. Y'all have regular discharges?
Okay, there is a regular discharge, which is why are you supposed to wear cotton underwear for one? You're not supposed to wear all that silk shit, and that's why The G-string shit, I'm not with it because different things happen.
Is that? I mean, hold up. Is that a discharge like when y'all horny or something? Is that like pre-cum?
Something like that.
Is it when y'all horny?
It's not only then. It's different things that can happen. Like maybe right before your cycle, you get signs of it, stuff like that. But it don't smell. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? If she's having discharge, like, for one, a different color, she need to get her shit checked. Her shit about to fall completely out of her ass. I'm telling you. Because something is wrong with her. It shouldn't have a smell, period. Nothing. Something wrong with her. She really needs to get herself checked.
Her mind, body, and spirit.
Where is her mama with all this? You know, that's what she really needs to do. She needs to sit down and have this conversation with her mama and put this shit online, because it seems like her mama don't take care of her own body enough for her to not know about her body. How you have a daughter who don't know, she this fucking old in life and don't know about her body?
But her mama out here fucked up too, so yeah, probably the same thing. Her mama going back and forth, staying with her daughters, was staying with the sister, now she's staying with Soncerae. Like her mama a whole hobo out here too.
It doesn't matter. She should know about her body. It's that generation. It's that generation of women. I hope her daddy taught her ass something, because these women, they don't know shit.
Child Protective Services.
That's crazy.
Proceed.
In regards to a vagina, you know what I mean? So anyway, also that could cause a problem, and a lot of women know this. It could be the underwear that you use. Like me, I cannot do thongs. Like, thongs cause a problem for me. I do not like them. I used to wear them when I was younger because, you know, I used to model lingerie, so a lot of times we would have thongs. And to me, thongs are so bad. Like, the type of underwear you choose matters, especially what material, because certain materials will trap like moisture and heat, and it'll affect the balance of good bacteria and bad.
No, it ain't. It don't trap shit. It don't trap shit. It gets on there, and the way it dries on that material, it'll have an odor. It's not the way it don't trap odor in the inside of it. What the hell?
I wouldn't know. Proceed.
You have to have on like cotton underwear. To me, cotton underwear is like, it breathes, it's open, it's there. I want some big drawers on. Like, I cannot stand little tiny, tight drawers. You know what I mean? And to me, I saw this woman post on Instagram the other day. She posted a picture of herself in like these tiny shorts. It was one of them little rappers. She had posted herself in one of these, a pair of tiny shorts. And the girl came to the...
I agree, Linus. I agree. Proceed.
Comment section and said, "You don't have like yeast infections?" Right. And she said, well, the girl with the little tight shorts on, the little wrapper, was like, I wash my ass, so I don't have to worry about that. But there are other women out there
and
who
she told us
end up having a yeast infection or something.
She did what?
And she told the truth when she said, I guess somebody asked the girl, she don't get yeast infection because she got on those little bitty shorts. Little bitty shorts don't give you yeast infection if you're not wearing them every day, not cleaning your ass, and you're not sleeping in them. Like, I know a lot of people don't like moo-moos, but I would sleep in a big shirt with nothing on underneath, because you gotta let yourself breathe. You gotta let it breathe. So you can't constantly sleep in underwear all day, every day. That's not gonna happen. You gotta give it time to breathe also. So maybe she never got a yeast infection because for one, she didn't wear the shorts all goddamn day. She probably only put those shorts on for the video shoot and took them off after. And she keep herself clean and she probably let it breathe.
Proceed.
Type of issue because their pants are too tight or their underwear is too tight. So that's probably why the girl just asked her, but automatically this girl judged her, was like, yeah, maybe you should wash your ass. You wouldn't have a yeast infection. So each woman is different. Like for each woman, our bodies are built different. I hear some women try to brag and say that their vagina smells like water or tastes like water or some crap like that. No vagina on this planet tastes or smells like water.
How the fuck would you know this?
Because she knows she be licking them.
No vagina on this planet smells or tastes like water.
I mean, people have every person body have its own like distinct smell or taste. That's everybody. It's all different. It's not the same.
She just digging herself in a deeper fucking hole.
Right. But that funk has a very distinct smell. And if more than one man is telling you about your body odor, then 9 times out of 10, it ain't Priest. It's you.
Man, we already know it's not Priest. She trying to convince herself or convince her stupid ass fans that it's not her. Oh no, I don't have a stinky pussy, bitch. Oh no, not me. And I'm about to marry my best friend.
And she gonna marry her best friend, and then she gonna soon get divorced because of her body odor.
Man, Priest or Q or her baby daddy, they either need to collectively come on this bitch and run it, or separately. Like, I mean, fuck all that terminating her channel or getting it terminated. Just embarrass this bitch. How she broke down yesterday, crying in the car. You gonna go cry in the car. Man, fuck it. Just embarrass this bitch. Make fun of this bitch. You wanna do all this fucked up shit. You, Rice, and Angela, and Penny, and Butterfly, and Garage Autonomous stupid ass, and you got Big J goof ass trying to take up for this bitch. Rude dumb ass, lying for these hoes. Man, fuck all of them.
What's the lie, Ebony Man? Everybody have a smell. Not a funky smell, but everybody have a smell. How you go to a person and they have no smell at all?
You smelling like something.
Right.
As long as it don't stink. Proceed.
Like, I don't know why these women lie about their vaginas, but I'm here to tell you that all vaginas have like a specific, not a specific, but they all have a slight odor to them, all of them. It's no vagina out there that's just.
How do you know? How do you know this?
I said that. They all have but that's not just all females. That's every person have a smell. Every person have a smell.
Walking around smelling like pineapples all of the time. Like, no. There are a lot of pH balanced beauty products, like I said, like cleansers, wipes, and mitts, but they're so bad. They're so bad. Even if they say it has a pH balance property, and they might balance the pH, but the problem is that it doesn't matter because pH is only a factor inside of your vagina. So whatever it is that you're using on the outside, like the cleansers and wipes and mist that you're using on the outside, that doesn't matter because your pH is something that happens indoors, you know. I know you guys heard me talk about the G-shot. Has anybody ever heard of the G-shot before? When I was doing my research, I heard about it, the G-shot or a G-spot injection. or they call it the O shot.
What?
What they do is they draw blood from your arm and inject it into your vagina and clitoris. And it claims to make arousal easier. It makes it tighter and prevents urinary.
That shit sound very unsanitary. I'm gonna take some blood and put it on my private part. That shit sound fucking retarded. Like you asking to catch some type of fucking new disease.
Right. Hold up. I gotta Google this.
And what? But they ain't got nothing to do to help your pussy smell better. So why the fuck are you even talking about this? Proceed.
Incontinence. And I'm just like, who would go through all of that? Like, just no, it is not that deep. It is not that deep. I will not be going through all of that just for, a vagina. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know nobody got time for all that. So anyway, there's this product.
Fucking Doug Steelbook.
That I want to show you guys. Hold on, let me see. Thanks to everybody that's in the chat. Yeah, diet does play a huge part on how you smell. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you eat. Okay, so let's see if I could do a screen share. Oh well, let me see. Here, boom. There you go. Can you see? Yeah, so this is the NutriBlast. This is what I was talking about. The product that helps with your skin and your nails, your feminine health. So what I'm going to end up doing is I have this boric acid, okay, and these suppositories. And this boric acid here, and these are the suppositories, and this is the applicator. So what is
that?
Some shit that she showing, some creams.
Okay, listen. If you have bacteria and all that other shit in you, none of that shit is gonna help. None of it. You need to go to the fucking doctor and get something. Some antibiotics, because ain't none of that shit gonna work. You can't add all this shit on top of foam. That shit gonna burn her damn insides. That bacteria gonna tear that shit up and make it out of acid and some shit.
In this part 2 of the previous live stream, Soncerae talks about her feminine health and her favorite feminine products. Exclusive content can now be found on Roku. You can find it in the channel store or type in vanity access code, the real Soncerae. Why is this bitch talking about herself in third person?
That G shot is to enlarge your G spot.
Yeah, I heard her saying that part.
It lasts 4 months. Allegedly lasts 4 months. So it's to make you. It heightens your sexual arousal and increases the orgasm. That's the
last thing she needs to be talking about.
So why would she even look that up at all if you're trying to get your smell under control first?
It's the same woman that was working in a swingers club. It's the same woman that was a madam for prostitutes. But she was trying to talk them out of being prostitutes. So how you gonna have a job if you running your fucking employees away?
That shot costs $1,000.
Let's get back to this dumb bitch.
What I'm going to do is do a video and show you guys how I check my pH. These are pH strips. So I have this pH strips, and I have this Boric vaginal support suppositories, and I have the suppository applicators, and I have the feminine pH test strips. And what I'm going to do in a video very, very soon for my ladies is I'm going to show you guys my pH level. I'm going.
Why the fuck?
She needs to do one that tests that bacteria and shit.
But why?
In her vagina.
Why is she trying to tell people about her pH?
Because she's trying to prove that she don't stink. But just the pH is not all she has to test. She got to test every motherfucking thing. She can carry her ass to the doctor, get all these different tests, let them draw her blood, let them test her urine, get a pap smear, and show them motherfucking results of them.
Why is she trying to show anybody any of this shit? She is destroying her reputation and any chance at having any type of fucking love life.
You think she don't know that?
Yeah, I think she don't know that. I think she that fucking stupid. You trying to make a video making fun of some dude and your dumb ass end up crying. Oh man, proceed.
To take a pH test using these pH test strips. And then I'm going to give you a solid review about these suppositories. So you can know what the suppositories did for me. And you can see if this is a product that you want to use if you know, may have had an issue if your pH is too low or something like that. Because that's where it really, like I said before, that's where vaginal odor comes from. A too low pH, I believe. Yeah, too low. And so, see how it shows you here? Normal, abnormal. So maybe it's high. Okay, yeah, high pH. So I'm going to walk you through it. Now, if you do decide to buy any of these products, like say for instance, you're looking over this and you see something that you like, because they have a lot of amazing stuff on this site. Like I said, it's vitamins for hair, skin, and nails on here. It's herbal stuff. It's fatty acid stuff, age-defying stuff. I have a link, right? Nutriblast.com/pages/Soncerae. It's on my community tab. And if you click on the link, you can get 20% off whatever you buy. Okay? You can get 20% off whatever you buy. And if it doesn't work, you get your money back. Okay? So there's a guarantee that these products will work and help you. So whatever it is that you buy on the NutriBlast site, just know that, you can get 20% off if you, go through my link instead of the regular link. Like this is the regular link to all of the other products. But if you go through here first and just put in your email address and start shopping from here, you'll get 20% off whatever you buy. So I'm going to circle back to this eventually and show you guys, how these products have helped me. So you can, see if you can apply some of this stuff to your life.
Now, what you were saying? They need to do what?
Click that link. Where is that? Where is that link? And see if she is a part of that somehow, some way. Because I will call them myself. Is it in that? Is it in there?
I'm looking to see.
I do my own damn research on that shit.
I don't see no link for that. Nope. Not for that.
Because she could have set up like she did all that fraud shit she be doing.
Like that for that little sweepstakes thing?
Yeah. Making her own website and it goes straight to her. So you think you ordering from them and she can up the price of their product to put whatever she wanted to cost, and she get the money. Then she turn around and order that shit for you, and she getting a cut.
Right, yeah, she keeping the change.
Exactly. So somebody need to click that link and see if it goes straight to the people, or Google them yourself.
Yeah, that's what Cotton Candy just asked. I'm looking to see if they got it. She ain't even got nothing like that in her description. You probably gotta go to her website and do that shit. But it's not in the description at all. But proceed.
But that's basically all I wanted to share with you guys this morning. I remember in my last live stream, I was telling you that I wanted to share something with you, and that's what I wanted to, share. I see someone in my live chat talking about apple cider vinegar and how it'll work. It's so acidic though. That's the problem. Because I was drinking during my pregnancy, I was drinking apple cider vinegar in the beginning. And I think it's just, I don't know, it was making me a little too nauseous, and it was throwing off my pH. So I wouldn't say that a pregnant woman should drink it. I think it is so acidy, and I think it will be too high if you keep, that's not something that you want to keep doing or drinking every day, is what I want to say. So, but yeah, that's definitely something I heard. But anyway, that's all I have to say. I appreciate you guys for watching. Ladies, I don't know why it's fellas in my live chat, but I guess you could give advice to other women if you like. But I appreciate you watching. Have vision and stay focused.
That's all, folks. Yeah, Bob.
In the morning, the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Bob. She dumb with a bunch of M's at the end. Very, very dumb. I just thought this shit was hilarious. I felt that somebody should have went live about it other than me, so it could have got more exposure, more laughs, more likes, more sharing. But it's whatever. I mean, most likely somebody else will have the same sense that I have and be like, yeah, this goofy bitch, this shit need to be exposed. All that shit was hilarious. All them excuses why her pussy been stinking, her blaming it on motherfucking Priest, the goddamn dog barking in the background, her saying that the smell was gone when he left. It's all your fault.
Oh, the whole thing.
Okay, give me 1 second. I think I did the wrong thing. Oh, so what you saying? You want to do it on your channel, Bob? I done fucked around and knocked the damn thing off.
What?
Not the live, but the other tab. I gotta press the Chrome again.
Yeah. Let me see.
Nah, but I think she talking about. Yeah, we could do that because I mean you know you got the bigger following. Shit, I'm gonna just go light up again and we could go through it all over again. I couldn't believe that shit when I was listening to it.
What?
So whenever you ready, Brian.
I gotta stop this thing. No, I hate it.
You got what?
Excuse me, sir.
What's up?
Why are you touching me there?
Because I want to. I can put my cup right there.
Your cup right well.
Right there. It'll fit.
You're not about to sit no cup on my ass.
All right, Brian, we'll be over there. But as always, have vision, stay focused. Namaste.
You get on my nerves.
But yeah, we'll see y'all over there. Peace.